morning, Mount Pleasant Elementary School students. It's Miss Pariah here with the Rose. This week, you read Hair Love with Miss McCaskill, and we are going to be using that book as inspiration in art to creating crazy hair with the Art Element line. So if you have fun doing this, if you're a boy and you don't want to do crazy hair and you want to do a crazy beard, you can. So just stay on the tutorial and I teach you how to do both. Okay, get your pencils ready. Let's get started. Lesson, you'll need a white sheet of paper, a pencil, something to outline with, and something to color with. Markers, crayons, paint, whatever you have at home, and some heart to put in your art. Go ahead and hit the pause button and gather your materials. First direction is always the same. Pick up your pencil and write your name, because no name, no fame. Hold our paper the tall way. This is called vertical, and we're going to create a U, a big U, in the middle of your paper. This is for the hair tutorial. If you're a boy and you want to do a beard, you can wait and do the next tutorial. Some curved lines, we're going to draw our neck, and then we're actually going to connect our neck using another curved line. And then you're going to add some shoulders using your rainbow curved line, going to the edge of your paper. We're not going to worry about that part for right now, but we are going to add some facial features. So you do not have to copy me when I'm doing my facial features. You just need to know that you need to add eyes, a nose, and a mouth, right? Because this is going to be hair love, and hair is growing from us. If you wanted to make this a dog with hair love, you could, as long as you're using lines in your artwork. And so add some facial features: eyes, nose, mouth, and ear. And then here comes the fun part. We are going to be adding crazy lines coming out of our hair. The first line we're going to do is a crazy line going from one side of our U to the other. So pick a line. It doesn't have to be a wavy line. It can be another type of line. And then add another line on top of that. I'm going to be adding some swirls. Just different shapes and different swirls. One's going to go one direction, another will go another. And I'm just going to connect them all over. So add your lines. I might add a bumpy line on top of that, just connecting it. So there's the first part of my hair love. Coming out of my head, I'm going to add lines that go to the edge of my paper. And you can choose a different line every time you draw. So I did a wavy line, I did two wavy lines, and then I'm going to do a loop-de-loop line, like a roller coaster. Maybe you want to add a zigzag line. Just remember, come from your head all the way to the edge of your paper. And I'm going to do this all the way around, filling up my space. Now, if you want to do a beard, you're not going to add a neck. You're actually going to just add a hairline at the top, and I just used a zigzag line. And then you can just create your own kind of hair. I'm using zigzag lines because I want my guy with a beard to have short hair. You're going to add your facial features just like we did in the other one, nose and a mouth, however you want. And then your lines are actually going to come from the bottom part of your paper. So add a different line coming from your chin all the way to the bottom edges of your paper. Sugar, sugar. Jumping back to my hair love, I'm going to be outlining this, and that's all that I'm doing this next step. I'm just going to be using a Sharpie marker. If you don't have a Sharpie marker, a black marker would work, or a black crayon, whatever you have, even an ink pen. Just outline it to make it a little bit bolder and to help you stay in the lines when we start to add color. So go ahead and grab whatever supply you have to outline and start doing that. Once you've finished outline, now's the time that you can add color. You could use markers or paint for this, or you could use all the materials that you have. You could use crayons and then paint over it with colors. Today, just for time, I'm going to be using just crayons. And what you're going to be doing is, do you see how each part of the lines coming from your head to the outer edge of your paper has created a section? In each section, I want you to do a pattern or a series of lines using different colors. And so you're just going to fill up the space using lots of varieties of patterns and different colors and lines, creating really cool hair for your little portrait. So I'm going to continue to do this. I'm adding patterns and then maybe I'm going to color a little bit behind just to fill up my space. I'm actually going to be leaving the face part of my portrait white to create emphasis on the color of my portrait's hair. Emphasis is an art principle, and we'll talk a little bit more about those later. Remember, you don't have to do the same patterns I'm doing. Create your own. I'm going to go ahead and fill up my space by choosing different patterns and different lines in each section that my hair lines have created.
Sugar, sugar, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. I just can't believe the loveliness of loving you. I just can't believe it's true. I just can't believe the wonder of this feeling too. I just can't believe it's true. Ah, sugar.
I hope you had fun creating this hair lined love portrait. I can't wait to see your creation, so make sure you upload a picture or a short video onto Canvas so that we can stay connected.
When I kissed you, girl, I knew how sweet
Don't forget to have fun.
a kiss can be. Like the summer sunshine, pour your sweetness over me.